Alright, we are back with the 2021 C43 AMG in selenite gray. There it is. I'm actually coming out of a 2018 C43 AMG that was black on black. I don't know if you saw the last video I did, gosh, 4 years ago now, I don't know. But I actually got into an accident in that car about a month and a half ago. It was totaled. Unfortunate guy made a left turn without the light right in front of me and pretty much a head-on collision. Gnarly accident. The car did its job, pretty much saved me, I think, in terms of the airbags pulling and everything. So I got pretty lucky. I got to walk away from that. On the downside, obviously, the car was totaled, but making lemonade out of lemons, as they say, right? I was able to get this car to replace it. So like I said, this is the 2021 C43 AMG in selenite gray. The car is 385 horsepower with 4MATIC all-wheel drive, 384 pound-feet of torque. So it's pretty quick. Certainly pretty quick. Sounds great. I think it looks great. As you can see, the wheels here, the similar Y-spoke wheels to the last generation. The last car I had, a little bit of upgrade in terms of how they look. This particular car has the black accents inside. Hopefully you can see that. AMG caliper brakes, 4-piston caliper brakes, pretty standard. I think the C63s have 6-piston caliper brakes. I think you have the option of getting carbon ceramics up there too. The 43s do not offer that. But I think the brakes still look great. They work great, obviously. The rear brakes are 1-piston. Again, pretty standard. But I think they do, they look great and they perform well. This particular car has the high performance headlights. I think they look good and they actually function well as well. Had a couple of night drives and had a chance to get a feel for them, and they work great. They also have the quintessential AMG LED rope, which has been an AMG, or not an AMG, Mercedes styling point for many years now. I really like that, the daytime running LED rope up there. It looks great. Move around the car a little bit. I actually had this car lowered a little bit. H&R Super Sport springs. Nice drop, not too low where I have rubbing or any kind of rubbing or scraping issues, but just enough where it gives it an aggressive stance. Obviously minimizes the wheel gap as well, which is obviously always the goal, as I like to say. In previous years, I know H&R has got a bad rap for having reverse rake issues with some of their cars, some of the springs they make for cars. I don't think I have that issue with this car. I think the drop is pretty even front to back. My last car that I had, I believe I did have a reverse rake issue where the rear end was a little bit lower than the front. Didn't cause too many issues. Had a little bit of rubbing issues with that car. Had some negative camber, but overall they still performed well even on that car. I think this car, they look and perform even better. Actually, a couple styling points or a couple little mods I had done. Obviously, tint 20% around. That's a must-have. I had the door handles wrapped gloss black, just to kind of go with the car. When I bought the car, these handles were chrome. It was just a little bit too much chrome for my liking, to be honest. I also had the bi-turbo painted black on both sides, leaving the 4MATIC chrome. Again, just a nice little accent. Small little mod, but it does make a difference, at least to me, The rear here, you can see, I think it looks great. I think the headlight, or not the headlights, the rear lights look good on the car. A couple things, actually had the AMG 3-pointed star C43 painted black, again, just to go with the theme of the car. Had that strip there, wrapped gloss black. Again, it was just a little bit too much chrome for my liking, so I had that blacked out. In the rear of the car here, you can see the diffuser looks really great. That came with the night package in terms of it being black. The exhaust tips are black as well. I think they look great, sound great. I think the exhaust tips on this car are better than my previous car, the 2018 C43, because they're rounded now, as opposed to having those kind of, if you guys are familiar with that car, kind of has those slanted, or did have those slanted exhaust tips. I think these are much more aggressive looking, and they just, they sound great as well. So, what more can you ask for, right? So that's a pretty quick rundown of the car. I just want to do a quick little video here of the new car. I'm actually not planning on doing too much to this car aside from what I've already done. I'm planning on wrapping this front grille though, black, gloss black. I think that'll look good. And then I think that might be about it for the mods on this car. I don't want to get too crazy. In previous years or previous cars, I've gone all out and dumped a whole bunch of money into mods on cars, wheels, and extravagant suspension setups and all that. But this one, I'm pretty simple. Nice clean drop, some tint, a couple paint options on the car, some wrapping, and I think that'll about do it. Keep it simple and clean on this one. I guess I'm getting old, right? I got a mortgage and got a lot of bills to pay, so I can't dump too much money into this car. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's about it, guys. I guess let's go to the front real quick. Side to the interior real quick. Interior, I think looks great as well. I love the red accents in the interior. I think it's just enough where it gives you a flavor, but it's not overpowering, right? Like it's just enough. I really like that. I love the center console. It's kind of like a water flow effect, or waterfall effect, I should say, where the carbon fiber there just kind of flows in to everything. I really love the gauges in this car compared to the last car. They're super clear and just plush looking. I couldn't be happier with the new gauges. I think it's a huge upgrade from the previous generation of a C43, the one I was previously driving. This car also has the ambient lighting all the way around, which looks great at night. It really does. I might do a video just kind of depicting what that looks like at night on a drive or something like that down the road. And yeah, I mean, again, that's just a quick little overview of the car. From what I hear, Mercedes is going to move away from the C43 next year, as of 2022. I don't think they're bringing it back. I think this is the last year of the C43 AMG. I think they're going to move either to, what I hear, the C53 or the C45. I don't know which one they're going to go with yet. Maybe you guys do. There's been some contention in the fact that Mercedes AMG is moving away from you C63 owners know that they're moving away from the V8 for the C63. They're moving to the, I think, four-cylinder hybrid, whatever type engine, I don't know, electric engine or whatever. I know a lot of AMG owners that I've spoken with aren't happy with that. I believe the engine's going to be more powerful than the current one. But I just don't know if it's going to have that same AMG vibe and heritage that we're so used to, especially people coming from a C63. But even this car, the V6, I think the new generation of whatever they go with, C53 or the C45, is going to have a four-banger too, hybrid type deal. So I don't know how that's going to go. I guess we'll see. But I've heard a lot of people not very happy about that, to be honest. So I don't know. We'll see. The next 6 to 12 months will be very telling on how it goes. But yeah, that's about it for this particular video. I'll probably do another one just with some starting up the engine and maybe some, show you guys a little more of the interior at night, show you the ambient lighting, stuff like that. But that's about it. If you guys enjoyed it, gosh, I know it's been almost 3 years since I made a video, but life happens, just been busy, and then one thing leads to another. You just don't have time for things. But I wanted to make sure I did a quick video on this new car. I'm gonna try to do some more videos with this car, just driving around LA, and yeah, just give you guys a flavor of it. So far I love it, and I don't know if you guys are in the market for something like this, or whatever, I would say go ahead and do it, because you won't regret it. It's great. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll try to upload some more videos about the car in the upcoming days and weeks, and we'll see how it goes. Appreciate you guys watching. Take care.